Right, listen up. Planes, overrated. Cars, pedestrian. Sure, they get you from point A to point B, but at what cost? Stress, delays, cramped spaces, and let's not even talk about the environmental impact. Now imagine a mode of travel where the journey itself is the destination. The best way to travel is by train. Picture this. Gliding through the Swiss Alps on the Bernina Express, with panoramic windows offering a front row seat to nature's most spectacular show. No need to worry about turbulence or traffic jams here. Sit back, relax, and let the world unfold. The gentle sway of the train, the rhythmic clatter of the tracks. It's like a lullaby for the soul. You can read a book, have a conversation, or simply lose yourself in the ever-changing landscape outside your window. No traffic jams, no screaming babies, just breathtaking scenery and a steady rhythm that lulls you into a state of blissful contentment. Well, almost. Occasionally you might hear the excited chatter of fellow travelers, but that's part of the charm, isn't it? The Bernina Express, this little red rocket on rails, is a prime example of why train travel is so damn brilliant. It's not just a means of transportation, it's an experience, a journey that stays with you long after you've reached your destination. It's not just about getting from A to B, it's about the moments in between, the sights you see, the people you meet, and the stories you gather along the way. Every turn of the track brings a new vista, a new adventure. It's about the experience, the journey itself. Imagine sipping on a hot cup of cocoa as you pass by snow-capped peaks, or sharing a laugh with a fellow traveller as you cross a picturesque bridge. These are the moments that make train travel so special. Think of it as a moving 5-star hotel room, minus the room service. Plush seats, ample legroom, and those panoramic windows that make you feel like you're part of the landscape. It's luxury travel without the pretentiousness. But hey, who needs lukewarm tea and soggy sandwiches when you have the Swiss Alps whizzing by your window? The scenery is the main course, and it's served fresh every second. And let me tell you, the scenery on this trip, absolutely gobsmacking. We're talking about landscapes that look like they've been plucked straight out of a postcard. Every glance out the window is a new masterpiece. We're talking jaw-dropping vistas, charming villages, and enough tunnels to make a mole feel at home. Each tunnel is like a brief intermission, a moment of darkness before you're thrust back into the light, greeted by yet another stunning view. Now, this isn't your average commuter train, mind you. The Bernina Express is a feat of engineering, a crimson streak cutting through some of the most challenging terrain in Europe. It all starts in Tirano, Italy, a charming little town full of pizza and sunshine, a good place to stock up on carbs before the adventure begins. From there, the train embarks on its epic climb, chugging its way up to the dizzying heights of the Bernina Pass. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because this train takes on spirals, viaducts and tunnels like a mountain goat on a sugar rush. One minute you're basking in the Italian sunshine, surrounded by vineyards and palm trees. The next, you're in a winter wonderland, gazing at glaciers that glitter like 1,000 diamonds. And the best part? You don't have to lift a finger. Just sit back, sip your hopefully cold beverage, and watch the magic unfold. We're talking about the kind of scenery that makes you want to break into spontaneous applause. It's that good. The train snakes its way through picturesque valleys, past sparkling lakes and over towering bridges. It's like something out of a fairy tale, only with fewer talking animals and more tunnels. Now, I'm not usually one for history and culture. I mean, museums and old buildings are cool and all, but they don't exactly get my adrenaline pumping. Give me a fast car and an empty stretch of road any day. There's something about the roar of the engine, the wind in your hair, and the blur of the scenery that just can't be beat. But even I have to admit, the Bernina Express route is pretty special. It's not just a train ride, it's a journey through some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. The route takes you from the bustling town of Chur through the Swiss Alps and all the way to the Italian town of Tirano. Along the way, you pass through 55 tunnels and over 196 bridges. And the views? Absolutely stunning. Towering mountains, serene lakes, and charming villages that look like they belong in a fairy tale. But even I have to admit, the Bernina Express route is pretty special. It's not every day you get to travel on a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This train line is a testament to human ingenuity, a marvel of engineering that has been chugging along for over a century. It's not every day you get to travel on a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This train line is a testament to human ingenuity, a marvel of engineering that has been chugging along for over a century. They didn't have fancy machines back then. They built this thing with blood, sweat, and probably a lot of strong coffee. This train line is a testament to human ingenuity, a marvel of engineering that has been chugging along for over a century. They didn't have fancy machines back then. They built this thing with blood, sweat, and probably a lot of strong coffee. Imagine the determination and grit it took to carve a path through these rugged mountains, especially with the limited technology of the early 1900s. They didn't have fancy machines back then. They built this thing with blood, sweat, and probably a lot of strong coffee. The workers faced harsh weather conditions, treacherous terrain, and countless other challenges. Yet they persevered, driven by a vision to connect communities and create a legacy that would stand the test of time. They built this thing with blood, sweat, and probably a lot of strong coffee. And thank goodness they did, because the Bernina Express is a masterpiece. It's a journey that not only showcases the beauty of nature, but also the incredible achievements of those who came before us. And thank goodness they did, because the Bernina Express is a masterpiece. So the next time you find yourself yearning for adventure, consider trading in your car keys for a train ticket. You might just find that the journey is just as thrilling as the destination. Section 5. Chugging along with history, ancient Romans and modern marvels. As you journey along this iconic route, you'll be following in the footsteps of ancient Romans, medieval traders, and probably a few lost tourists who took a wrong turn at the last station. You'll pass by ancient ruins, charming villages frozen in time, and modern marvels of engineering that would make even Isambard Kingdom Brunel proud. It's a history lesson, a geography lesson, and a bloody good time all rolled into one. And the best part, no exams at the end. Section 6, fun on rails, quirky facts and observations. Now, I know what you're thinking. All this talk about scenery and history might sound a bit, well, dull, but let me assure you, the Bernina Express journey is anything but boring. In fact, it's packed with quirky facts and delightful surprises that will keep you entertained throughout the trip. For starters, the train itself is a bit of a character. It's bright red, for crying out loud. You can't miss it. It's like a Ferrari on rails, only slower and with more windows. And speaking of windows, they're panoramic. That means you get uninterrupted views of the stunning scenery. No annoying pillars, no reflections, just pure, unadulterated alpine goodness. But that's not all. The Bernina Express is also known for its incredible engineering feats. The train navigates through 55 tunnels and over 196 bridges, making it a marvel of modern engineering. Each tunnel and bridge offers a unique perspective of the Swiss Alps, adding to the overall excitement of the journey. And let's not forget the altitude. The Bernina Express reaches a height of 2,253 meters above sea level at the Ospizio Bernina, making it one of the highest railways in Europe. The views from this altitude are simply breathtaking, with snow-capped peaks and pristine alpine lakes stretching as far as the eye can see. The train also passes through charming Swiss villages and towns, each with its own unique character and charm. You'll see traditional Swiss chalets, picturesque churches and bustling markets, all set against the stunning backdrop of the Alps. And if you're a fan of wildlife, keep your eyes peeled. The Swiss Alps are home to a variety of animals, including ibex, marmots, and even the occasional golden eagle. You never know what you might spot from the comfort of your panoramic window. And speaking of comfort, the Bernina Express offers a range of amenities to make your journey as enjoyable as possible. From comfortable seating to onboard refreshments, you'll have everything you need for a relaxing and enjoyable trip. So whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just someone looking for a unique and memorable travel experience, the Bernina Express has something for everyone. It's a journey that will leave you with lasting memories and a newfound appreciation for the beauty and wonder of the Swiss Alps. No annoying pillars, no reflections, just pure, unadulterated alpine goodness. Oh, and did I mention the tunnels? There are a lot of them, 55 to be precise. It's like a roller coaster in the dark. But don't worry, you won't be plunged into darkness for long. The train emerges from each tunnel into a new and even more breathtaking vista, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The Bernina Express is more than just a train journey. It's an adventure filled with quirky facts, stunning scenery, and unforgettable experiences. Whether you're traveling alone, with friends, or with family, it's a trip that everyone will enjoy. It's like a roller coaster in the dark. But don't worry, you won't be plunged into darkness for long. The train emerges from each tunnel into a new and even more breathtaking vista. So next time you're planning a trip to Switzerland, make sure to include the Bernina Express in your itinerary. It's a journey you won't want to miss. Section 7. Picture-perfect moments, Instagram envy guaranteed. Now, let's talk about photos. Because let's face it, if you don't Instagram it, did it even happen? Well, prepare for your follow account to explode, my friends, because the Bernina Express journey is a photographer's dream. Every twist and turn reveals a new photo opportunity. Waterfalls cascading down mountainsides, crystal clear lakes reflecting the sky, cows with bells that sound suspiciously like they're playing Mozart. You'll be snapping away like a Japanese tourist on a sugar rush, and the best part, you don't even need a fancy camera. Your phone will do just fine. Section 8. A timeless journey for the modern explorer. In this age of instant gratification and fleeting attention spans, the Bernina Express offers something truly special. A chance to slow down, to disconnect from the digital world, and to reconnect with the beauty of the natural world. It's a journey that will stay with you long after you've stepped off the train. A reminder that the most memorable adventures are often those that unfold at a more leisurely pace. So, ditch the plane, forget the car, and hop aboard the Bernina Express. Trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Section 9. All aboard the Bernina Express, your alpine adventure awaits. So there you have it, the Bernina Express. A train journey that's more than just a train journey. It's an adventure, a spectacle, a chance to experience the best that Switzerland and Italy have to offer. Book your tickets, pack your bags, and prepare to be amazed. But be warned, once you've experienced the magic of the Bernina Express, ordinary train journeys will never be the same again.